And this is why I love roleplaying, guys.
So, Sullivan, Sinclair, and Zarish, after seeing everybody when you woke up in camp one night, a captured party was missing, and you assumed captured. Actually, Sullivan, he wasn't there at the time, but as you guys were moving along, following tracks and searching for the people that were missing, Sullivan was charging at you, running, and you had asked him what was going on, and he had been escaped from capture and was running away, and you guys talked him into joining you and trying to see what happened to the rest of your friends, and so you followed the footsteps back, and he joined you there, and you had eventually made it to this shrine, and you were being somewhat ambushed by a bunch of these creatures with fangs that they'd sharpened their teeth into fangs because they worship this vampire god, and they were chasing you. You decided to run towards the shrine to get away from them, and as you did, the floor collapsed, and you kind of came to here, noticing that where you'd fallen into had collapsed in on you. Everything was completely dark. Even those with that of you that have dark vision, you couldn't really see. It's like you could see, but there are so thick of particles of nastiness in the air that you couldn't see, but maybe your hand an inch in front of your face. It was so bad. Some of you put masks over your face to try to filter out a little bit of that. You did manage to light a torch. It took you quite a bit of tries to light the torch. But you did get it lit, and I think you surmised that the longer you're in this kind of an atmosphere, the worse it is for your health. So you have to deal with that. You kind of know, you felt that you're in kind of a cavernous room, other than the fact that it's dark. I think Sinclair and Zarish had lit a torch, and about that time you hear rocks moving around over in this area right here.
You don't see that.
Yeah, I'm still
on the title page.
Oh, my bad. You're supposed to read my mind.
I was
Sorry
getting
about
him.
that.
Hello, is anyone there?
Wait, don't know that, please.
Hello, anyone there?
There?
I am here. Is it safe for me to come out?
I don't know. I can't see anything. Where are you at?
I don't know.
Where are you at?
I just fell down here with you. I just need to know if it's safe to come out.
That's Sinclair as well.
Yes. Although we can't really see anything, or...
Here, what? Yes, is this what you see every day at nighttime, Sinclair? Nothing?
Finally, you know the pain.
I'm gonna pull out a torch in my tinderbox and light a torch, see if that helps anything.
Okay.
Ah, there we go. Who is these other people here?
Hello, my name is Sullivan. Sounds fine.
He helped us make it this far.
I am. You may call me Vivace.
Grazie.
Vivace.
Vivace.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Oh, good. I'm Darren.
Nice to meet you, Darren.
I was captured the other day. I was able to. Been kind of following you guys for a while. There was someone else out there that was. I was making sure they weren't going to just ambush you, and then this happened.
I had camped out up top for a few hours until all of that happened.
So you'd have been following us? I thought we were following you. This is... Sorry. The smoke.
Is that what this is, smoke?
I don't know what it is, but it's uncomfortable.
I will agree with that. So what are all you doing?
We were looking for you.
Ah, well. Didn't look behind you apparently. It's okay, I'm here now.
Lars is also there, so he's just kind of listening. You also hear some rocks tumbling around over here if you haven't spoke up yet.
Yeah, I was talking.
Oh, okay.
Should I?
I was going to cue you in, but sorry.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was the cue. Yeah, my bad.
No fun.
Still kind of worked out.
Yeah.
So, this just seems to be the highlight, huh? Being on this island, meeting new people, falling into strange places, getting attacked by werewolves. What else could go possibly wrong?
I can't imagine.
You could be cursed.
That's true, we could be cursed.
So, I'm sorry. I think I recognize you all. Were you on the ones who jumped onto that pirate ship, off of the slaver's ship?
Yeah.
Yes, that was my ship, yes.
That's
It's a good ship.
Okay.
That magically found its place to this island. Yes.
With all the women on it.
Yeah, I was on that ship as well. I was hanging off the anchor for a while. That's why. So, you didn't
Well, in
see
that
me
case,
there.
I guess it's a good idea that Lars didn't drop the anchor. Although I wish he wouldn't have run into the island.
Zeresh is looking up at the hole we fell through. Like, how far down did we fall? Doc.
You're not really sure. You kind of woke up unconscious through all the beating as you're falling down the pit. You could roll a. I'm not sure what check you would do to kind of just know how far. There's any doors? Try to do your stone cunning there.
Yeah, I'll do stone cunning. Kind of look at the walls and kind of see like how far they're up. They go up. If you can hold the torch up high. Try to see if I can see the top ceiling corners, maybe.
I have the wander feature if that helps. I don't know if it would, but I just thought I'd throw it out there.
I'd say you're probably about 50 feet, maybe below ground, 25, somewhere in that range. You didn't quite make it to the temple. There's still a bit of a distance to the temple. Do
the rocks right here? Do they go all the way up to the ceiling, or is it just kind of just rubble from where the ceiling collapsed.
They go all the way to the ceiling where the ceiling collapsed. Yeah. So basically,
Okay.
the floor that you were on the surface, it all caved in, and there it is. I'll read the description to you. So, of course, you guys know Darren's name. What about this other fella? Has he introduced himself and told you what he looks like yet?
We haven't done like visual introductions yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them what you look like when they see you, as well as they can, being they can't hardly see 5 or 10 feet in front of them, but you know.
I imagine it looks like a blur at a distance. Make out the general shape, but kind of looks like a blur.
Sorry, were you telling me or the other guy to start describing our character?
Yeah. Don't put the torch on you there.
Oh, I'm carrying it, so I figured that would.
Well, I made your I made you emit light for the amount because down here you can't because of the air is so bad. Your light, even a torch, doesn't emit light very far. I mean, if you wanted to put it on there and it has no illumination, just for effects, that's cool. I didn't know if that's what you were doing or not.
So, yeah, I mean, I was carrying around with that. Yeah, doesn't matter. Whatever you want.
But I think the one that I have as a like a one to drag out onto the map, it actually illuminates light, and I would need to adjust that. The point being, you guys have to explore the room before you can really do much.
Okay.
Well, would you like to maybe
Alright,
try
I'm
to climb
gonna
back up
do
here,
something
or
real quick.
should we explore to this area?
Well, 50 feet up. That's a far way up to climb.
I gotta refresh my roll point. Hold on.
I mean, my longest rope is only 50 feet. Only rope.
Sorry, Zerish, I was using your guy there to illuminate where you'd been.
No, I get it. It's alright. I don't think going that way is going to be an option. Maybe let's get out to whatever this is. There might be a better place to truck.
Down this spooky hallway.
Well,
Maybe just ending here.
if we only have one option, then we should take that option.
Has the new fella that just crawled out of the rocks introduced himself and described himself and all that stuff? So I'll go ahead and show his name here.
Yeah, so kind of crawling out of the rocks into the light, see a young elf girl. Probably her most pronounced features are her golden hair and just eyes that are glisten green in the huge irises that glisten green in the torchlight. She's wearing some really good high quality leather armor, but it's been really badly maintained. She's very dirty, malnourished, and almost gaunt, and looks like she could use a good meal But despite all this, she still carries herself like she is someone very important. So, like I said, my name is Vivace. That's what you may call me. What are your names?
Vivace? Is that correct?
Vivace.
Vivace.
It is a musical term. My parents loved music, and so they named me after music.
I'm sorry, it must have hit my head really hard. I'm Zeresh, and you can see kind of tall, purple, blue skin with a purple hued tiefling. Got dark blue hair, long dark blue hair that kind of trimmed into violet color. She's got kind of ram horns that kind of stick out and curl out towards you. She has violet eyes that almost glow in the dark. They're glowing, and you probably can't see from this perspective, but she's actually got facial piercings on her. She's got one on the bridge of her nose, another one at the end of her nose, one on her lip, and 3 on each ear. She is adorned in, you can see like a little bit of chainmail underneath some leather tunic armor that has common trousers going all the way down. She is carrying a flail at the moment, a wicked looking flail, and she has a shield that looks tarnished, if not burnt almost. And another thing you couldn't really see at the moment, maybe, I don't know how good your eyesight is, but she's actually got some tattoos on her right arm that go all the way down.
All right. It is an honor to meet you, Zeresh. I hope you recover from your head injury quickly. I suspect we'll need you.
As soon as we get out of this. Low key, I'm like actually dying from the stupid cough, so apologize.
But it works in our current situation.
True.
Coming out of the rubble on the other side, see an outspoken dwarf. Red hair, red beard. See some beads and intertwined with braids in both the beard and the hair. Muscular tanned arms and the rich blue shirt. Loose blue-brown striped pants tucked into a pair of well-worn, well-cared-for boots. A shield on his back, mostly wooden but reinforced with a spoked cog that goes across the whole surface of the shield. You also see a crossbow of dark wood, also with very well-made metal twisted into it, and a battle axe with a leather-wrapped handle that's hanging from the waist, with spoke cog worked into the surface of the blade of the axe. I'm Darren, as I said before.
Well met, friend Darren. You look very capable. Glad to be in your company in these present circumstances.
Well, it is a
Yes,
surprise.
indeed.
It is a surprise to run into such a fine being down here in such a disgusting place. I am Sinclair, and he's very clean. Almost everything he's wearing either looks new or really kind of ornate and specific. He's got chainmail on, and over that, like big white robes with purple inlays in them, and he has really long ponytail, kind of tied up in the back, and a big glaive that he's kind of using as a walking stick. Not particularly because he has to, because he doesn't want to have to holster it on his back and carry its weight around. It's nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you as well, sir.
I think you forgot the part of the blue eyes staring into your soul.
My super impactful blue eyes.
By the way, Vivaci and Darren, you notice that your breathing is quite a bit labored. You notice that the torchlight has a strange hue to it, weirdish smell in the air, and lots of little tiny particles in the air. And you might talk to Sinclair or Sullivan about it, or Zerish. Definitely not Lars. He'll tell you he will be too accurate and intricate about his descriptions.
Oh, my name is Sullivan, and you see a high elf, about 6'3", white hair, just below his shoulders, green eyes, and a well-maintained traveler's clothes. Nothing too fancy, but satisfying, really.
Oh, a fellow elf. How nice to meet you. And she kind of goes back into the. She steps into the shadows a little bit.
Oh, okay. Before we go, how many torches do we have?
Torches?
Like unlit, or
Well, overall, if possible, everyone should have one in this darkness.
well, I mean, I have 9 torches and 1 lit.
Yeah, I've got plenty of them. Maybe this is the first time I've had to use one.
Well, I suppose we should distribute them and keep together.
You don't have any torches?
I'm a mage. I'm not a traveler.
Yeah, well, I'm a tiefling, and I'm still using one.
We
How
found
is it-
2 new people, and I still am the only one that can't see in the dark.
Well, at least we all can see in this dark.
This is frustrating. And she just takes out like 5 torches, just hands them over to Sal.
So, are you going to give them a torch each?
Yeah, I think Seraph just gave them, right?
Uh,
A bunch of torches.
I gave 5 torches to Sal because it was like the first person I came in contact with. So
I will light them up with prestidigitation and pass them out to others.
Now it takes you
One
2 or 3 tries because it starts to flare up and then they flicker out.
I see him do this. I go, this is not natural. There's something else in this. We really need to get out of this.
I agree. I don't like being underground. Perhaps we could, maybe there's a way to climb back up out of the ceiling, the hole. The rubble seems to go all the way up.
As he's saying that, I'm looking on the wall over here.
Well, should we investigate down this hallway, or do you really want to try out to climb 50 feet on rocks?
Well, there's also the matter that it's caved in. There might be another 20 feet of rock above this. So, I don't think we will manage to clear this before we suffocate. Well, whatever that is.
Right. I think our best chances are to run down this hallway that we're at. Hopefully there's a staircase up.
Vivace, you and Zarish noticed along the side walls there. Just a heads up for those that wasn't here last week. This is a chamber that runs east and west. So if you, in your mental, you turn your compass 90 degrees to the left. Just let you know. That's it. When I just do a description and I say it run, you know, you're heading west, although it looks like you're heading north. That's why. The designers.
You said this rubble
Okay,
looks
I'll
like
try
it
to
goes
remember
all the
that.
way. This rubble looks like it goes all the way back up to the next floor. Probably we all felt it.
I can't hardly hear
Loud all
you.
the way
Can you
up.
repeat that? Just I'll turn you up.
Okay.
All right. You said what? You were talking about the rocks, I think.
Yeah, you said those go all the way back up to the floor above us, like that we fell through.
Yeah, it's completely sealed in. There's just tons and tons and tons of boulders and rocks and debris.
Okay, gotcha.
So you guys are in a long, narrow chamber running east and west. In the center of this apartment, some of you, I think Sullivan, Sinclair, for sure, can see, and is a dome shape on the floor. In the east wall is a massive stone door, which, well, I shouldn't have told you that because you can't quite see it yet. The west end of the room is blocked by fallen stone and rubble, apparently a result of the collapse. The two side walls appear to have several niches cut into them.
Start looking around the niche.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Is there anything of note in the chamber? Or, I mean, from what I can see?
You don't really detect anything emanating from anywhere or anything other than from the fellow companions you have walking around you.
Okay.
But you keep in mind that is active for the next 10 minutes as long as you keep concentrating on it. And let's
Yeah.
see, who just did that? That was Sullivan,
That
right?
was me. No, that was Vivace.
Okay. So we have icons there. So you're concentrating right now.
Okay.
I was looking on this ledge or this little side over here, see if there's
Okay.
anything.
You're talking about right here?
Yeah.
So when you guys go to the center, you can tell me that and I'll describe that as well, but The 3 niches on both the northern and southern walls are 5 feet wide and about 3 feet off the floor. And each niche contains a diorama depicting some aspect of tribal life. The 6-inch tall figures and all the displays appear to be made of stucco. Realistically and brightly painted, the scenes portrayed represent fishing, farming, religion, warfare, and the creation story and crafting. And you are by this one here. I'll tell you what that one looks like. A scene of tribal warfare involves 20 tribal warriors in combat. The 10 warriors of one side are painted black, while the 10 others are done in red.
There's some interesting artwork. And I kind of relay that information as best as I can to them. Like, there's 10 red people, 10 black people, and they're hunting. I don't know. It's difficult to see.
Darren, I'll describe what you see over there.
Alright.
In a river scene, a dozen commoners gather rushes, fish with nets, and carve a dugout. Bavachi, 12 commoners are engaged in farming, planting maize, and harvesting wheat. 5 tribal warriors stand guard, and looks like a cult fanatic. In other words, a priest in a bird costume is blessing the fields.
These may have been places for specific offerings in the in this. I'm guessing it's a temple, but we may be in the antechamber for what once used to be a major offering place.
St. Clair, I'll describe what you see there in that center one. The diorama, it's basically like a I don't know if you can picture it. The backside here is kind of a dome, a half a dome, and the front side is kind of a flat.
Like an orchestra.
Yeah, it's a flat surface with a scene inside it. And the diorama in the alcove holds 12 tribal warriors. One is a scout, one is a mastiff, and a panther. There's more about that. I just got to figure out where it's gone. The shape of the center of the chamber appears to be a small alcove protected by a half dome with an open end facing towards the door and the east wall. This alcove is set in a recessed, shallow, tiled well, 1 foot deep and 10 feet wide. The alcove itself is 4 feet high. The recess contains some sort of display. And as you're looking at this, the display appears to be a diorama depicting a hunting party of Ulman warriors, which a lot of you have met, in feathers and deer hide garments in a mountainside scene. Someone pulled down a stag with the aid of a dog. Another group is cleaning a small mule deer, and others have cornered a panther with their spears. A scout watches a panther from an outcropping above. He holds a metal staff with a loop in its end. It looks like a shepherd's crook.
Using stone cunning, how old can I tell like this temple or whatever it is? Or my best guess, I guess, would be more correct.
I would say hundreds of years old, if not even, near it. Probably maybe 500.
In the dioramas, are they made out of stone as well, or are they made out of different kinds of this material?
I think it said stucco.
Hey Doc, is this a door that Vivace is next to up here? Or
That is.
alright. Everyone, I found the door out. Think we best be out of here.
That's good. I'd really like to get out of this.
I'm not a fan of closed spaces. I'm ready to get out as well.
It's kind of strange. We weren't even near the temple, and it's like a patch of ground so far away.
Yeah, that's very. Yes, I guess it's just a very big structure underneath. I mean, this is a few centuries old, I'd say, by the stonework.
Or maybe that worshiping place was not the official one.
Could be true.
Well, that's no use for that. I suppose we should move before we suffocate.
Vivace, the door is carved with a sun symbol. It has no apparent hinges, but gouges appear near it on the floor. There is no visible lock or handle, although a slight gap stretches across the top of the door. There are 8 small holes where it seems someone tried to unsuccessfully bore into the door. Nothing can be seen in them. The door seems to be fairly thick, and the lintel above it is arched with its keystone at the top.
I can't find a way to open this door. Perhaps there's a ritual that must be done, or something.
Why? What makes you say that?
Well, we are in a temple.
How many holes have been bored into the door?
There are 8.
Oh, 8. Okay.
Do we use the skeleton key?
What key is the skeleton key?
Looking over at Sinclair.
It's a key. Oh. I don't know if it's made out of stone. I don't know if I could kick it through. I mean, we could try, but it's not like it's a wooden door.
The bores, they look like looks like someone bored through the door, or maybe, or they look like more like keyholes.
It looks like it's not really large holes. It's where somebody like maybe took a piton or something and tried to hammer it into the door, and didn't get but a mere like an eighth of an inch after hammering on it for probably until they died or something.
You said on the bottom of the floor there's like deep groove marks. Are the groove marks swinging like away from the door, or are they? It's like the door like tracks.
They're not necessarily groove marks. Kind of like gouges and like say you drop a bowling ball on a door a few times, kind of that look to them.
Does it look like something we'd be able to break through by force, or?
So it's
You can
pure
try.
stone, at least a 1/4 inch thick.
Yeah. That's not like any of us have a hammer. And we're not getting through it with our axes.
Well, I have this. She's
So
still
you
holding
looked
the
at
ball.
F there, Sinclair, was it? Who was over here just a second ago?
That was me.
So I'll describe that one. A scene that shows various forms of crafting. 12 commoners are busy weaving rugs and baskets, carving totems and making pots, grinding stones for weapons and making clothes.
What's in the alcove that Vivace is next to?
That display portrays a temple upon a tiered pyramid. 7 commoners are bringing small offerings of gold and jade. Before the temple stands a cult fanatic handling a constrictor snake. Around him stands 3 costumed tribal warriors. One dressed as a winged serpent. He holds a spear. Another dressed as a bear with razor claws. The third represents a coyote holding a torch. There are also several stone statues of the gods.
What's Lars doing at this moment?
He's sitting down watching. He's not one for puzzles. I mean, he wouldn't want to make it, you know,
Easy.
in his vast amounts of wisdom. You know,
I was just curious what he was doing, how he was taking it all in.
he's sitting on this stoop over here, checking the scene.
Well, is there an item from each booth that we need to, or some kind of lever in a specific order?
Yeah, where I'm at now, I'll feel around to see if there's anything that I could pick up or is loose or something.
Within the diorama, yeah, or all the.
Sullivan, roll a perception check. Okay. Darren, I don't know if I've read that one there.
Yeah, y'all can get.
Yeah, I think I did. There were commoners farming, planting maize, and harvesting wheat. 5 tribal warriors stand guard, and a cult fanatic, or in other words, a priest, in a bird costume was blessing the fields.
Yeah. What about the one in front of Sinclair?
Let me do Sullivan's real quick first. Display displays temple upon a tiered pyramid. Oh, I think I just read that one. Sinclair. That display depicts the creation of the world. All the statuettes are stylized and obviously non-human. A god adorned in green quetzal feathers is mixing ashes with blood to form sculptures of a man and a woman, while 4 towering figures painted red, black, blue, and white are standing about a fire, committing suicide with their daggers. 2 small figures are ringed by the 4. The modest, pimply one is being consumed by the fire, while the braggart, Lord of Snails, cowers in fear.
And is there anything, can I search to see if there's anything that's button or switch like?
Yeah, I was searching too if there was anything loose, like a lever or something to push on, or even something loose to pick up.
Are you all searching from right where you're standing?
I am, yeah.
I am, yes.
So everybody can roll a perception check.
Ooh, I'm okay at perception.
Oh, Lord.
Haha.
And nothing showed up with detect magic as Vivace went around the room.
That's correct.
Okay.
I'm missing 1 roll. Let's see, I've got, there we go. Alright. Sinclair, you're looking around and feeling around, and you kind of notice that strangely enough, as you're searching the area you're in, you notice off in the distance maybe something about the picture on the door, or the lintel above it with a keystone up there. Maybe something is could be discerned from that.
I think we need to investigate the pictures up by the door.
What about them do we need to look at? What are you thinking?
I just feel like there's a specific order of keystones or a way to ignite them and a pattern. Do they correspond to these dioramas? Is it a date-based password? How do the keystones activate?
Who's got keystones?
Do you all know what a keystone is?
It's the centermost piece of an arch.
Yeah, like basically, if you take, you know how they put, and in the old days they didn't have like mortar, but they had angled bricks, and you hold them all up until you put the final piece on top, and that one makes all of their weight go in, and if you take that keystone out, all of the bricks would collapse. That makes sense.
So if we maybe those top pieces come out and they're hiding something. They just don't look right.
So, okay, well, why don't we take the keystone out? You're tall, maybe you can reach.
Yeah, you could reach for it, or you could poke it with your stick.
So if you guys reach or do anything with it, you would need to be standing by the door, because like right now, Sinclair
Is it
is
in the corner?
5, 10, 15 feet away from it.
Can I reach it from here, or do I need to move over to the other side of the door?
You could reach from there. I mean, think about it. You're 5 feet away from it. You could probably, if you leaned and stretched your arm really big, you could probably reach at it. So Sinclair, as you're feeling around to try to pull it out, you notice your thumb goes over like a little groove in the keystone there. The keystone doesn't really pull out, but it looks like in that little groove, when you examine it a little bit closer, possibly a key would fit in the keystone.
It looks like there's a keyhole in these bricks.
Oh, great. Like finding a needle in a haystack. She starts looking around again.
Yeah, examine the door. Like, look real close on it.
Say again?
Examine, like, look at the door. See if there's anything, any inscriptions, any secrets, and whatever.
What was in the center fixture of the room again?
The one where Lars is sitting beside.
Yeah, the one where Vivace is next to.
Diorama in the alcove holds 12 tribal warriors, 1 scout, a mastiff, panther. I'll read the description again. It's protected by a half dome with an open facing towards the door and the east wall. The alcove is set in a recessed, shallow tiled well, 1 foot deep and 10 feet wide. The alcove itself is 4 feet high. The recess contains some sort of display, and the display seems to be a diorama depicting a hunting party of omen warriors in feathers and deer hide garments in a mountainside scene. Some have pulled down a stag with the aid of a dog. Another group is cleaning a mule deer, and others have cornered a panther with their spears. A scout watches the panther from an outcropping above. He holds a metal staff with a loop at its end. It looks like a shepherd's crook.
Can I reach out and try to see if I can like take the shepherd's crook out of his hand? Like, how big is a shepherd's crook?
Well, they're miniature figures, so I mean, if you figure it's probably every bit as big as he is, so maybe about the size of a key.
Here, try this in the keyhole, Sinclair, and I'll pull out the shepherd's crook from his hand and kind of pass it over to him.
Take it. Go and try to insert it in the slot underneath the archway.
Okay. As you go to lift the crook out of the shepherd's hand, the shepherd immediately grows to life size, as does a few of the other creatures in that display. So, let's see. Vivach, my God, what did you roll, man?
19.
I don't know that I've ever seen an initiative that ridiculous. Wow, that's impressive.
That is crazy.
That's the power of the alert feat.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say. I was gonna say it's a elf thing.
No, it's the alert feat. Gives you plus 10, right?
Plus 5. But
Oh,
But that
then
was
I have a
that was a class oriented, right?
no, I chose the feat instead of the ability score improvement at level 4.
Okay, so go ahead. What are you going to do?
All right. So first of all, yeah, Vivace casts Mantle of Inspiration, and for everyone who can see her, which I think is everyone, all of the people in the party, you suddenly see her think of it like the Cinderella transformation in the Cinderella movie, and she's suddenly wearing a very more like very very expensive looking, fine looking ball gown, I guess. And then for her action, she'll use her longbow and take a shot at the scout. Oh yeah, and for the Mantle of Inspiration, everyone gets 8 extra temporary hit points.
ooh. I like temporary hit points.
Somebody put that meme out. Wow.
No.
You said 8?
Yeah, 8 hit points.
Nice.
And then I got a nat 1 on the attack.
So she does all of that. Everybody feels very inspired. She's awesome. Sparkling light coming off of her. She pulls out this bow, lines it up. Just impressive as can be, and the arrow hits the ceiling.
Yep, sounds about right.
You said a nat 1, right?
That was a nat 1.
This will fabulous, dude.
I'm just glad we have Sailor Moon in our party.
What's that?
So I'm just glad we have Sailor Moon in our party.
I was waiting for like the music or something to kick in.
So, is there anything else you're going to do?
Nope, that's it. Sorry, I end my turn.
Not quite as impressive, but this big dog wants a piece of something. And it's not the tribal warrior. And he is going to bite at Vivace because she inspired him.
Alright, that makes sense.
Just looks so tasty in that nice dress.
15.
That matches my AC.
And he takes a big bite, sinks his fangs into your leg there, and does 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Can I just take
And
a moment?
what? Here, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, we're all in awe, and then just, it's all quiet. We're all in awe, and this out of nowhere, this dog just attacks.
So roll me a strength saving throw.
— 14.
And you made it. He almost pulled. He tried to pull after he got his teeth into you. He tried to pull on your leg, like dogs do, and knock you down, but he failed. Tribal warrior. Let's see. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place here. So you go for the rock or the hard place? He goes for the rock. Darren, he's attacking you.
Trying.
That was interesting. Interesting thing, I guess after they made some settings changes, I reset my, yeah, if you guys notice, I don't know if you see, does it have you toggle advantage, disadvantage, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
You can't on the page.
Yeah.
Yeah. It reset all your.
It reset that for me. Oh well, I'll overcome it. Worry about it later. So, I'm thinking he missed you, Darren, with a 10.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Him attacking Darren would give me an opportunity to attack him against him. So
Sentinel.
yeah, with my
Who is that?
Sinclair.
Okay. That's your reaction, right?
Yeah.
You take your glaive and bring it down right on his shoulder.
Nice.
And how rude. You basically split the right half of his body from the part containing his heart. And he falls over dead.
Well, these guys are easy.
They're little miniatures. What do you expect?
Yeah. Was it like a, bloody, gory, like human death, or just like a construct death?
Did like confetti and streamers pop out of him?
Like a pinata. Yeah.
Oh wait. Zerish,
Yes.
what you want to do?
Maybe now's not the time to start dancing and take a smack at the dog.
You hit.
Just a loud crunching sound.
You're just trying to be a good boy. And you just slapped him.
No, he hit him with his flail and just split open the dog's face, and he falls over dead. Poor little guy was just hunting some game for his master.
I'm gonna take a step forward, use my bonus action to attempt to knock the archer down with my shield.
Okay. And you hit her. She gets some sort of a saving throw, right?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she saves against that.
Dex, right?
Or strength.
Yeah, she nimbly stepped to the side as your shield come up to hit her.
I'm like stumbling over, so. But I'll take my second attack at the one in front of me.
Okay.
Maybe.
After doing everything else, you kind of got out of sync a little bit, and he just ducks because you aimed just a little bit high there, just a bit outside.
I'm like squinting my eyes trying to hit things, so can barely see anyways.
Yeah. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it. Movement, action, bonus action.
This guy has one option. Grabbing this spear with his two hands. $15. Darren?
15 misses.
Okay, he swung with both hands with his spear, and he missed. He doesn't do anything because he knows you'll probably get at him. But he does move over here where he has some more friends to maybe help him out. Now it's the scout's turn. She says, "I am woman, hear me roar."
King of all the dinosaurs?
And she's swinging at Zerish with her short swords.
It's only fair.
I'm just gonna take a wild guess at 22 hits.
Just hits.
Just barely.
And she swings forward and hits you for 7 piercing, and then she swings on her back swing and hits you again for 5 more piercing. And she goes, "Rah!" She seems like she knows what she's doing.
Grr.
This guy's coming around up to here and attacking Sinclair. And he missed.
Haha.
He's not, but I rolled his initiative. I have it right here. He got a 2. It was quite impressive.
That is very impressive. I'm very impressed.
And I had a sheet for him pulled up, but it went bye-bye.
I think Lars is just so out of it today. He's not stepping up to fight anything. He's not talking. He's just out of it.
Probably because he doesn't know how to drive a ship.
Probably.
Okay, let's see. This guy's gone. It's Darren's turn.
Alright. Going to.
Lars goes right after Sinclair, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna come right up here. Going to swing my battle axe on that one. Probably nothing. Then I'm going to cast
And
spiritual
you're
weapon.
going at this guy up here or this guy here?
Right here. Yeah, I guess it would be with advantage. Do you want me to roll attack again or just d20?
And you get advantage. Why?
Oh, we're not doing flanking.
No.
Okay, then never mind then.
Um, 11, and you just miss. He's the stud of the tribal warrior pack, and he's trying to show off how all his brothers how to get it done. And you cast spiritual weapon, I guess.
Yeah. Drop, take it down, and that's gonna attack the big boss lady.
And you definitely hit her right upside the head.
And that'll be it. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm not in the order.
I'm sorry.
I'm not in the turn order.
Did you click on your token and then roll initiative?
Yeah.
I see Zerish, Darren, Vivaci, Sinclair. Well, I asked if everybody had rolled, and everybody said yeah. You'll go right before Lars, which is after Sinclair. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and click your icon and then roll, and then I'll just change your roll to what it needs to be.
Okay.
I don't think it took.
Then I don't know what's going on.
Did you click your character to highlight him? You know, to where it brings up his stats.
I just get this red message about wanting to send the result.
Oh, roll 20 is not wanting to connect. They've been having trouble all week and weekend.
Yeah. You might need to refresh and then try it again.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a refresh after Doc was done.
I mean, I haven't had any trouble with roll 20 at all. Yeah. That's the joke for today. I'm here all week.
Jill, get the message.
You still got the red message?
Yes.
Try to roll something else and see what happens.
Oh, now it does.
I rolled it for you. Oh, did the red message go away? If it did, you can roll it instead if you want.
Yeah, but it works for intelligence save, but not the initiative. For some reason.
It must just be the turn order tracker you're not connected to for
Perhaps.
some reason.
Yeah, save throws going through just fine.
It's also roll 20.
Yeah. It's a dumb system.
But there you go. You're in there. I think it was the Panthers' turn, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
And now I don't think see how it's back.
So let's see. 10, 15, 20, okay. So, Sinclair, you get an attack of opportunity if you haven't already taken your reaction.
I have. So I can't hit
Okay.
him.
Does a 15 hit Salvin?
15, yes. Hits.
So make a strength saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh. Yeah.
And he tried to knock you down as he clawed you. He did 3 slashing when he clawed you, but he didn't succeed in knocking you down. Sinclair?
Yeah, I'm going to. This one being the only one around me that I can see. Start by.
You should be able to see other people's light, right?
Well, yeah, but the only one close enough for me to hit.
You definitely hit him. And he must have woke up on the right side of the bed because you just missed his carotid artery there in his neck. There's plenty of blood, but not enough for him to go down immediately.
Then I'll swing it back around and come at him again.
As much as it hurts him to duck, he does. You hear him scream in pain as you swing that glaive around. Ah! As he ducks.
Dang. And then I'll spin it around and hit him with the blunt post of the
Okay.
bowl of the glaive.
He's got tricks, is what the warrior says.
That's not gonna hit him either.
And you hear another scream as he jumps out of the way.
Cue the
Yeah.
White House screams.
Anything else for you?
I'm gonna take a step to the right, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. Saliban.
So after being beaten, I'll try to get it off me and cast Toll the Dead
Who are you casting Toll the Dead on?
on the Panther.
Panther? Okay.
So,
And it's a difficulty,
14.
oh, and he just misses it. And you hear the panther making a cat-like, hurrah! Rear. And let's see, he takes... "15 points of damage? Wow.
Damn.
That's pretty much maximum.
Yeah, he looks like he was going to pull through, and then he just falls over at the last second.
Into ashes.
You taught him to come after you. Anything else?
I'm going to turn to the ranger and say, "Surrender right now, and you might leave."
Might. Might is good.
Am I the only one that heard a little bit of Arnold come out of that?
Maybe. Yeah.
Nah.
No.
Put that weapon down now.
And she yells back at you, we are warriors. We will never surrender." Pretty strong threats coming from a figurine.
Which one did you yell at? This one right here? Or this one?
Can I like roll for intimidation or something?
It takes an action to try to intimidate if you want to.
Okay. Don't have that. So I'm done with my turn.
Okay.
Cold Mars.
Well, let's see.
Always bringing up the rear.
He is attacking Lars.
Wait, you skipped Lars's turn. Lars is supposed to go after.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
They'll just be... they'll fight each other at the same time.
No. And Lars hits. He's starting to get accustomed to his weapon of choice, which is the bar that goes across the door that would try to bar him in the door. It's like a machete, but really big, heavy machete.
Sweet.
He does 5 slashing damage to this guy. And kills him.
Good job, Lars.
He turns around at this other tribal warrior. Wow, he clocked him really good. Doesn't quite finish him off. He steps back and goes, ah. He pulls his blade up and licks his finger and wipes his blade clean as he moves over here. Now, tribal warrior. I think he was going to attack Lars, wasn't he?
Yeah. It's justified.
Yeah, now he's justified for sure. But him almost being cleaved in half kind of affected his accuracy, and he missed. Oh, actually... Oh, he does miss. Even with pack tactics. Vivace.
Alright, so Vivace kind of, yeah, she moves to new ground, trying to get a better line of sight on the scout ranger enemy. She draws her bow again and fires an arrow at the scout, and hopefully it hits this time.
I believe you would be attacking at disadvantage, being you have a person in your immediate, an enemy in your immediate range there.
Oh, we're doing diagonals. Okay.
You could still do that if you want.
No, I think instead go with vicious mockery.
Okay.
We gotta hear what you say. I mean,
Don't worry.
I'm ready for this. I've been waiting.
All right. You know that people only tolerate you, right?
Oh.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh, damn.
And she looks at you and snarls, "You're going to tolerate me."
All right.
And it doesn't really take an effect on her. Would you like to do anything else?
Yeah, I'll use healing word to.
Are you going to heal her up? Well, she'll appreciate that.
No, I'm gonna heal myself.
You're like, to make her a worthwhile challenge, you're going to heal her up. I might make her roll an intimidation check if you did that.
It seems like torture, really. Heal her up just for 3 people
Yeah.
to smack her again.
So you heal yourself. Go ahead.
Yep. All right, and that'll be my turn.
Zerish.
Alright, well, still a little dazed. I'm gonna take a swing at the first person in front of me. So, this warrior chick. Or warrior did.
Okay.
The portrait looks like a chick to me.
He's a miniature. You know, they kind of have nice rounded baby features. Poor little fella.
Makes sense.
Little's right.
And now he's just a little spot on the floor. Smash! You squished him like a bug with your flail. Anything else?
Take my shield and I'm gonna do the same thing again to the scout.
Okay.
This smog's messing up my strength rolls.
And once again, she ducks off to her side, using her left hand with a sword in her left hand. She's got a short sword, and she kind of pushes your shield to the side.
I'm gonna continue my momentum and take a swing at the other warrior.
Okay.
Pretty sure that clocks him.
It does, and he was unhit, and that does it, and hits him in the head, and you're not sure if he's dazed or confused or what, but he eventually just, his eyes roll back, and he falls over dead.
I just look back to the scout and I just show my teeth.
I think she's like, I don't know about that. I'm not. I'm wanting to kill you, not to go out with you. Does that finish your turn?
Yeah, that's it. I'm staying put.
I wonder who she wants to attack. And she attacks you.
Me?
Because you're trying to hurt her.
I haven't touched her.
Okay, roll 20. Waiting on you. Okay, 22 and does 8 piercing.
I grin and use Hellish Rebuke.
And she's got to make what kind of save for that?
I believe it's dexterity.
Well, just post
Dex.
Post it in the chat. She fails miserably on that one.
That was supposed to be meant as a level 2 spell. So if that doesn't kill her, I think it's an extra d6 or something.
As far as I understand, with Hellish Rebuke, it does the same amount of damage back that she did to you, right? I was wanting you to just click the little eye or whatever beside it, and it'll post it into chat. In the description of the skill.
Yeah, but when I took the race ability, it automatically added it to it. But here we go. There it is.
Dang. Increases by a d10.
Which one am I thinking of? Must be a paladin skill that does that.
Counter or something?
No. Yeah, there's one that basically does the same amount of damage that you do. That does to you. You do that amount back.
Well, I just...
It's a paladin. It's a paladin thing. I can't remember. Like a retribution or something. Paladin.
I keep my grin and my eyes light up a little bit.
She says, "'Tis a mere flesh wound."
'Tis but a scratch.
As you watch her look like she's almost dead.
You're missing a leg.
Pansy.
It would also provoke an opportunity attack from me.
I don't think Hellish Rebuke provokes an opportunity attack.
No, because she attacked. Because she attacked Zarsh.
Yeah, she's got 2 reactions coming at her. Because she attacked me, triggered his Sentinel, and I used Hellish Rebuke. Tis but a scratch. Clunk.
Well, the one attack was Hellish Rebuke, and then the other one is a Sentinel, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So go ahead with your Sentinel attack. She's still waiting to get her second attack, by the way.
Oh, by the way, how much damage was that? Because I didn't take that off yet. I was doing the Hellish Rebuke stuff.
On your Sentinel attack, you finished her off because you clocked her from behind there. And you're asking how much damage she did to you?
Yeah,
I mean,
she hit
scroll
me.
all the way up to before all of the all the counterattacks are.
I can't see your rolls when you make it against
Yeah,
me.
we can't see her.
No, I said I'm scrolling up.
Oh.
I think it's like
Um,
7 flashing or something.
Oh, she did 8 piercing.
8. Okay, 8 piercing.
But now she is dead, and I believe that is the last of her kind.
Tis but a scratch. Clunk.
You killed an entire new race, new encounter of people. They're all dead. Butchers.
Right, for people just arriving in a new land, right?
We taking over.
Call me Christopher Columbus.
We came, we discovered, and we conquered. Alright, I'm assuming that your weapon there, it lasts for like 1 minute, right? Or is it 10 minutes?
Darren.
Yeah, I was just looking that up. I think it's. Can't remember if it's 10 minutes or not. It lasts for 1 minute, so if we're gonna be, I'll keep it out for the full minute. But if nothing's gonna happen within the next minute, then I'll get rid of it.
Nothing's going to happen in the next minute. Well, unless you wanted to. There's lots of fun creatures you could summon or something like that.
We just start a blood altar and then summon.
So, who has...
Oh, Cthulhu.
You see on the floor... I'm not sure, can't remember who picked up the little shepherd's crook that she had. It's laying there, right where she was laying between you and that.
Yeah, Sinclair's got it.
Okay.
Oh, I have it now? Okay, sweet. I will go and try to insert it into the brick.
I took it out of the thing's hand and then passed it to you before the fight started. So I would assume you still have it.
Vivace drops her mantle of inspiration and starts viciously scrubbing the blood out of her armor.
Okay, so if you guys kind of get used to, like, when you end a spell or concentration, or if you have an effect, or say you bless 3 people, just like click on the tokens and then and then the little icons, indicators.
I'm gonna release the flail, and as I do, it disappears. And I'm gonna go over and pick back up my torch so I can still have my shield out.
Okay. So Sinclair, you're going to go over to the door.
Yeah, I'm inserting the shepherd's crook.
All right, you can't insert it from where you're standing though.
Is it okay? Is it over here?
Probably got to sit in front of the door.
He can't see into the dark. Here, let me help you.
Who can't see?
No, I can.
Oh.
He's making fun of me because of.
Oh, okay.
Little to the right.
Is it over here?
Yes, what up? To the left.
It's right in front of you.
No, I know. Why?
Up just a little bit. So, that was the thing, right? We, probably going to expect more of those.
You'll never know what it could be. Keep head on swivel.
As you insert the key into the door, you hear a spring sound. The little hole is just under the keystone and the little niche, which is over the door. The door is actually the hinges that springed loose was what was holding the door in place. There was no real hinges. So roll me a the door is falling in towards you. So roll me an athletics check.
Athletics check.
Could I assist him since I'm standing right here?
Yep.
I sure will roll an athletics.
You can also roll an athletics check because
Okay.
the door would hit Darren, Vivace, Zerish, and Sinclair.
Yeah, I'll reach up and I'll like steady him back, and as I do it, may guns help you, and I'll cast guidance on him. So you get a D4 on any ability checks.
So you Sinclair, as the door is coming in, starting to fall, you drop down from where you were perched up on that, and you drop down and put your door hands up there, and Zerish reaches over and as it's becoming a little heavy for you, you assist and hold the door up, at least long enough for everybody to step out of the way.
Sweet.
And you see a hallway in front of you.